Okay, hi Jeffrey.
Hello, Miss.
So, how are you?
Great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. And you guys, Jeffrey and I have been talking back and forth through Ask Michelle B. Our questions and responses were getting a little bit complicated. So I'm so happy to have him do this consultation with me. So I already know a lot about his business, but I just want you, Jeffrey, to give us an overview, a summary of what you do. And then I also want to know, do you do food services out of the state or just everything in state?
Well, to answer your latter part of your question first, I travel.
Okay.
So therefore, I actually have a contract coming up next weekend in the state of Arkansas.
Okay.
And I am based in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I started everything in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
but then I started to branch out.
Okay.
And so with me branching out, I've made some great connects. Of course, last year nobody was really doing food service.
I
And
know.
so this year has picked up dramatically. And I'm getting to the point, sometimes I have to turn down stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't want to turn down things because, of course, you never know what might happen again.
Right.
But I do that. And to go back to your original question, I have been doing food service contracts since 2017.
Okay. And by
And
the way, you were very successful with the federal government with your food services.
absolutely, my best year to date was actually in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, it has been completely different ever since.
Yeah, but you still had some things that you did all the way up to 2020, didn't you?
I did. 2019 was a very slow year for me.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason why is because the units that I dealt with a lot in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
they stated that their budget got downsized in
Okay.
Texas. So therefore, their units will have to do more cooking. They didn't get out food service contracts.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do? Do you do catered meals or how does that work?
Yes, ma'am. I do cater meals.
Okay. So then I noticed most of your business was with or is with DOD, right?
Absolutely.
Is it any specific branch or just D? Because it says just DOD. I mean, usually there's a sub agency, but you go through DOD and do they distribute to the other agencies? How does that work? Or is it straight for just DOD only at the highest level?
Well, I'm assuming that everything is just strictly DOD.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because every time I need like any issues, major issues, I
Mm-hmm.
go to
DOD.
DOD.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not dealing with any sub agencies and the big, I call them the big daddy agencies. They're
Okay.
the parent agencies. The parent agencies buy things too. It's just, I tell people just be really careful because it could be one of the baby agencies underneath. Like I was wondering, is he doing this for the Army and the Navy? But it sounds like, and from what it looks like on the documentation, in the system, it's straight DOD, which is not weird, but I was just thinking that's, it's just a little bit interesting. So if they give the food out to other sub agencies, you don't really know about it because you only deal with DOD.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, so when you deal with DOD and you're doing the catered meals, are you sending the meals all over the country or how does that work?
Well, 90% of the time I go to where I'm going to be working at,
Mm-hmm.
get a commercial kitchen in the area,
Oh,
cook the food there, then take it to the base.
okay.
Because a
Wonderful.
lot of the bases, you cannot use their facility.
Right, right. Of course, yeah. You would have to go through a lot of stuff to use their facility.
Yes,
Security clearances, all kinds of stuff. So,
yes.
okay, so you go to the area. So you don't have a problem. I mean, are you still okay with doing that? Going to the area to cook the food, prepare it, and then give them the catered meals? So you go wherever the job is.
Yes, ma'am. If
Okay.
it adds up for me
Mhm.
correctly, and what I mean correctly is at the end of the day, my bottom line is more than what I'm spending.
Right.
take the job.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's upside down, I will not take the job.
Okay. Okay. No, that's good business.